Hello everyone, my name is Wilson. We're doing a Rivals of Ixalan draft. We got some choices to make here. Um, so, our rare is the Tomb Robber. Not a big fan. Not a big fan of this. I don't think it's very good. Other choices here that I'm looking at, I think it's between one of three. And that's the Sadistic Sky Marcher, the Storm Fleet Swashbuckler, or Waterknot. I think from looking at this and knowing that I don't have great success with black-white, especially black-white vampires, I'm a little inclined to move away from the Sadistic Sky Marcher. The Storm Fleet Swashbuckler is fine, but it's not going to be fine in the early games, which is kind of where you want your 2-drop. So I'm going to take this Waterknot, which I think is a fine card. I really like blue in this format. I especially like it with blue-black and blue-black pirates. So I think I'm just going to take this Forerunner of the Coalition here. We're not giving up the goat too much on our first pack. Passing up the Sadistic Sky Marcher might put someone downstream to us in black, but those fools are just going to be black-white. They're going to be black-white vampires. And then there's the Swashbuckler, who's red, so it might put someone in red-black pirates. So we may be cut off a little bit on black on our way back in pack 2. But I really like this Forerunner of the Coalition. It gets in so much damage by itself. It usually gets in like 4 to 5 damage by itself if it's left unchecked. Other cards in here that are worth noting is the Fathom Fleet Border, Crashing Tide, even the Grasping Scoundrel. But we'll take the Forerunner of the Coalition. Be quite happy with that. Alright, next up, there's a Stormfleet Sprinter, which is quite good. And also, we're not married to this pick here. We could be red-blue and be a little bit more of an aggressive deck. I do like this red-blue deck, picking up things like Mist-Cloaked Herald and the River Snick in pack 3. So that's a definite consideration. Other things in here, there's no other black cards. The only black card is this Lizard, and I don't want that. So I think I'm going to take this Stormfleet Sprinter, keep our options open, because if we're blue-red, I want to be doing this. If we're blue-black, I want to be doing this. So either way, blue is going to be our color, and we'll figure it out from there. Tilnali's Crown is good, putting it on the Stormfleet Sprinter, but I'm not in the market for picking that up 4th pick. I am looking at like the Fathom Fleet Border, another Grasping Scoundrel. Even Bad Horse is good. Not a bad horse. I think, I think it's between the Scoundrels, the Border, and Tilnali's Crown, and since we're ruling out the Crown, I think it's between one of these two. I'm not going to pick up a Traveler's Amulet. Woodland Stream is an interesting consideration, but we have no reason to be green. There's also a Jungleborn Pioneer. I'm going to pick up this Grasping Scoundrels, try and be a little bit more aggressive. Hey, there's a payoff right there. So we're going to move this to our sideboard. Be more blue-black. Be more blue-black. It looks like it's going to be an aggressive blue-black deck with this as our top end. Passing up Dino Hunter, Voracious Vampire is fine, Goblin Trailblazer, Soul of the Rapids, even Riverwise Augur. I've been seeing this pop up a little bit more. And even as just like a 4-mana draw card is fine, especially if you can get a shuffle effect like a Evolving Wilds in there. But we're going to take this Deadeye Brawler, be quite happy with it. It's another Riverwise Augur. Crafty Cut Purse, I keep thinking of like a dream scenario where you flash this in and you steal someone's treasure, or they play like Queen's Commission and you flash this in and life is great. What I didn't realize is that it's only that turn and it's not every turn afterwards. So I was like, oh, cool. Like, a 4-mana 2/2 with flash steals their tokens, so it gets them, and then it shuts off any token making afterwards. No, no, no. It's only that turn. I'm going to pick up this Dinosaur Hunter. He's fine. Not great, but fine. All right, what do we got here? Arterial Flow. Arterial Flow, excuse me, is at least playable. I'm not seeing anything else. I'm not seeing any other blue cards, but I mean, we did get this Deadeye Brawler. What was that? 4th pick, which is pretty good. I'll pick up the Arterial Flow. Maybe it's Dark Inquiry to just get around like opposing Tetsumox or some other garbage like that. Yeah, I'll pick up the Flow. I don't know if I'm gonna main deck it though. Unplayable Storm the Vault, some other cards, and then a Soul of the Rapids. So we'll take Soul of the Rapids. Be pretty happy with that. Late Fanatical Firebrand and a River Darter. I guess we'll take this River Darter, but I'm not going to be playing it. I will not be playing it. I will be playing Crashing Tide, though. I think Crashing Tide is very good in this type of deck. We want to be picking up, for this type of deck, we want to be picking up things like Deadeye Rig Haulers. We want to be picking up Slippery Scoundrel. Slippery Scoundrel's phenomenal. I've been so impressed with Slippery Scoundrel. Just 2/2 hexproof, can't be blocked. Like, just the bee's knees. I'm going to take another Soul of the Rapids. With this many Soul of the Rapids, we're going to definitely be on the lookout for that Slippery Scoundrel and Mark of the Vampire in pack 3. I'm going to take this mountain here, just showing our opponent to our left. Hey, these colors are open. Take them. Take them! Take them! Alright. Neat little pack so far. We have a couple of powerful cards with the Deadeye Brawler and the Forerunner. We have a removal spell, a bounce spell, and then some like top end that we can throw into the air. So I'm pretty happy with how this is going. All right, what do we got for our pack 2? Siren Reaver. Siren Reaver's fine. There's Siren Reaver. There's Kitesail Corsair. And that's it. So I'm gonna take the Siren Reaver. I think it's a little bit better than the Kitesail Corsair. Not by a whole lot, though. Did we just take the Kitesail Corsair? No, I think we just take the Siren Reaver. Passing up on Forerunner of the Empire. I really like that card. Bombard, some good red cards in here. Dead Man's Chest, unplayable. Recover is fine. Like, I was looking at this card, and I don't know why it's not played more in sort of the more grindy, blue-black kind of, decks. I mean, it's Divination. It's just Divination. It's 2 and a black, return a card from your hand, so that's draw a card, and then draw a card. So you know that one of the cards that you're drawing is a creature. Hey. Hey. What's up, friend? Alright. Slippery Scoundrel. That is. Passing up on Dusk Legion Zealot, Vampire Revenant, a Highland Lake, which, could help us splash for some red cards, but we're going to take this old Slippery Scoundrel. Ooh, Deadeye Rig Hauler. We were just talking about this. This lady? We were just talking about her. Well, I'm down with that. Passing up on Aquatic Insurgent, Dinosaur Hunter. Yeah, those are cards. Ooh, Moment of Craving over a Water Knot? Yeah, I'll definitely take a Moment of Craving over a Water Knot. Not really passing up on anything else. Divination. Some mana fixing, some mana ramp. But yeah, we will take the Moment of Craving, be quite happy with it. Alright, looks like another Deadeye Rig Hauler is in our future. Some decent red cards. Squire's Devotion. It's a card. It's a card I'd like to play, but, we're not going to have any planes in our deck or ways to produce white, so let's take this Deadeye Rig Hauler. Ho-hum. Crashing Tide or Sailor of Means. I think I'm going to just take the Sailor of Means. It'll allow us to ramp up into the Soul of the Rapids. It gets the Key to the City, City's Blessing. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what these cards do. I'll take Sailor of Means. Be pretty happy with that. Ooh, another Sailor of Means? Over an Evolving Wilds? Or Evolving Wilds? Yeah, we'll take Sailor of Means. Pretty thrilled to pick up another one of those. And Stone Brick. We could just take an actual brick. Just a brick wall. Or a Dark Inquiry. Wall would probably be good in our deck just to make sure that we get up into this range. We're going to be flying over some things, so putting some defense on the ground could be pretty good. Yeah, I'll take this Gleaming Barrier. It's fine. Unplayable Dead Man's Chest, second Negate, second Lizard. We're not playing any of these cards, so I guess we'll take the rare. Take the rare. Now we'll take a Dark Inquiry. And I'm going to take this Aquatic Insurgent, and we're going to talk about this for a second. So this may actually make our deck, because we do have two cards that rely on the City's Blessing, and this puts 3 permanents into play right away. So usually you can get up to the City's Blessing on turn 4 with this card. And it also just provides like a pretty meaningful clock, at the end of the game, where if you got to get in those last, 1 or 2 points of damage, Aquatic Insurgent can get you there. So I'm okay picking this up. I'm also okay playing it. I'm not thrilled to play it because we don't have any other Merfolk in our deck. Very late Forsaken Sanctuary. I'm okay picking that up, especially if we pick up something like, Vona Butcher of whatever faces, something like that. But instead, we're just going to take the Stormfleet Aerialist. Be pretty happy with that. Passing up on Waker of the Wilds. Solid bomb. Not in our colors. But we'll take the Aerialist, another pirate to go along with our Forerunner, another thing to put in the air. Can get turned on with a turn 1 Grasping Scoundrel, turn 2 Stormfleet Aerialist, so I'm pretty thrilled picking this up. I'd be really happy if this wheeled. Again, like the Aquatic Insurgent, puts 3 permanents into play and gets the City's Blessing going pretty quickly. So if this wheels, that's great. I'd also take a Cobbled Wings if it wheels. Cobbled Wings if it wheels. What? What? This is like same print run? Okay, we'll take another Stormfleet Aerialist, passing up on yet another Waker of the Wilds. Again, I'd be happy if this Cobbled Wings wheels, but this is good to know. So if the first Cobbled Wings wheels and there's the Prosperous Pirates and the Cobbled Wings, we could take the Prosperous Pirates and know a Cobbled Wings is right behind it. This is a brick, so we'll take a Duress. Yep. Duress that is. Hey. Look at that. That's a big boy. Or a big girl. I don't know. Air doesn't really have a gender, so we'll just take this Air Elemental. Passing up on Dire Fleet, Hoarder, Prosperous Pirates. Yeah. Air Elemental. Get in there, please. Alright, well, we have a choice here. There's a Perilous Voyage, which is very good. It's a very good card. There's also a Shorekeeper, which I've been impressed with Shorekeeper a lot. Just being able to put, like, a blocker on the ground to stop more aggressive decks. It can also attack and turn on these Stormfleet Aerialists, and then later on in the game, it can just be a draw 3. I'm going to take the Shorekeeper. Just because, like, we will have the chance of turning these on turn 2 with a 1-drop, especially with a blue 1-drop going into this. So if we go island to island, we can get a Stormfleet Aerialist into the air without much problem. I'm going to take this Lookout's Dispersal. We have a bunch of pirates in our deck, so this is going to be a 2-mana counterspell most of the time. Stormfleet Sculptor. We can pick up Sailor of Means. We can pick up Deadeye Righauler. You can pick up Forerunner of the Coalition. Looks like that's about it, but I'm okay with picking it up. I think it's better than this 2-drop, so we'll pick that up. That's fine. Shaper Apprentice or Opt. I'm not really down with the Shaper Apprentice. I'm not really down with Opt either. I'll take the Shaper Apprentice and put it in the board. Okay, so there's a Prosperous Pirates. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to take out this Aquatic Insertion. And the other Cobbled Wings didn't wheel. So that means 2 people took Cobbled Wings out of this pack. I'm going to take this Unclaimed Territory. I actually need it for a deck. And nothing here. I'll take the Sunrise Seeker. I don't want to play against that. Who wants to play against that? Who wants to play this? No one. No one. That's who. Alright, another Duress. Over a Gilded Sentinel. I mean, sure. Yeah. I'll take this Ancient Brontodon. No one's going to Brontodon us. I'll take a Cancel also. And an Island. Great. This looks like a fine deck. I'm pretty happy with this. It's mostly mono blue with a light black splash. Very, very light black splash. So, yeah, this looks pretty great. I think probably, I don't know, 6 swamps, 11 islands? Ooh, it's going hard after those. Maybe 5? 5 and 12? No, I think 6 and 11 is probably fine. Alright, let's do it. I will see you all for round 1.